Hello again folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had finished off the SSAN, used our ability to cut through a bunch of trees that were standing in our path, and now we face off against the gym of Vermilion City and Lieutenant Surge. Let's see, signs all the way over here. Leader Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. Well, alright then. Straight out of America, I guess. Champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird water-type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type, but wear paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy getting to him. Yep. Link, you bastard. Alright, I know I kind of want to use Cleo, but at the same time, I suppose I should have someone else. There's no place for kids, not even if you're good. So you say. So you say. Theoretically, I probably should have used Geodude, but we'll see. IV. Bite. I was hoping for a paralysis. Or, not paralysis. Flinch. Not that it matters too much. 2 attacks is more than enough. About to use another Pikachu. So many Pikachus. We're gonna see so many Pikachus in this game. I don't like you double teaming. Yes. I'm already paralyzed. Why do you bother with the quick attacking? I'm actually kind of surprised nothing has decided to use Ivy. Come on, 1 in 4, man. That evasion. Yep, now it's gonna be nigh impossible to freaking hit this thing. If I swap in Meowth, Meowth has an attack that okay. Or nigh impossible, not completely impossible. And I'm making the executive decision to leave for the moment, just to get rid of that paralysis. It is a little bit annoying. Knowing that there's nothing I can really do that is going to... No Pokemon I really have besides Graveler. We'll see. How do you use a Versus Eagle? There's nothing to it. Use it like beep 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 and trainers all around will notice. If a trainer wants a rematch, it will let you know immediately. Charge its batteries and use it while you're on a road. Pokemon's poison and fainted while we were walking. I think I've already... Did I already talk to all of you? Yeah, I did. I love not realizing I had until I've talked to the last of them, but you know, fine. Cut on through, go back in, talk to the dude. Or rather, fight this other dude. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. That's why I joined this gym. You do not look like you have a hard hat on your world sprite. Well, at the least, Voltorb does not have static. It does have spark. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be fast enough to hit Voltorb before it can do anything. Magnemites. Nope, still sticking with Ivy. Because double kick, yeah, should be more than enough to deal with a Magnemite. More experience. Fried. Yeah, yes you are. Okay, I'll talk. Lieutenant Surge, he hid door switches inside something. Yeah, I'm aware. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CEO. He was a hard taskmaster. How old is Lieutenant Surge if he was your superior CO? Anyway, kick it. Aha! You've thunderwaved me, so I can't be staticked. I think Ivy just has paralysis problems. Just consistently is gonna suffer the paralysis shit. Dude, this Pikachu is set to paralyze people because it also has Slam, which also has a chance to paralyze people. Stop, you're very good. Thanks. Not easy opening that door. Lieutenant Surge was always famous for his cautious nature in the army. Do I have... I mean, I have super potions. Sure. Do I have paralysis heal, though? Yes, that is something I decided that I was going to super stock up on. Alright, so the gimmick of this is that you check the bins. Nope, only trash. Nope, only trash. Hey, there's a switch under this trash. Turn it on. First electric lock is opened. And now you have to randomly find... Hey, the electric locks were reset. And now you have to randomly find the next one without checking one that is trash. Because if it is trash... Nope, only trash here. Hey, the electric... Alright. I remember as a kid doing this and thinking it was impossible. And while I don't think it's impossible, it is definitely bullshit. No, there's only... I don't know whether or not if you find one, the next one is next to it. Nope, only trash. Alright. Let's try you. Only try... Worse too is that those guys here are set up in such a fashion that is not exactly easy to just casually check all these. Nope, there's only trash. How is there... I don't know this one. Freaking A. So it is just completely random, isn't it? I hate it. Because I literally checked every single bin except that final one, and there were no other switches. You have to do one, and then you have to do the other. And if you check the same bin twice by accident, it will automatically reset. I hate you, Lieutenant Surge. I hate you. And your stupid ass gym. And the fact that I can't run, and the fact that you have two schmucks on the grid so that you can't run through the place. There we go. Second electric lock opened. The motorized door opened. It is now forever open. Am I gonna save Scum this fight? Possibly. I hate this guy. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis, same as I'll do to you. God, I hate this guy. I don't know. Oh, he always comes off as that one asshole military dude that's like, you won't live long in the military. Cool. It's a good thing I've not applied and I'm not drafted, so jog on. Alright, Sonic Boom. That's not good because that is just going to do 20 damage and of course use Super Potion. At least that was your turn. I think sadly Sonic Boom is one of those attacks that is not contact based. So I'm definitely going to have to swap out Pokemon. As much as I kind of wanted to sweep with Ivy. Let's see. Camellia? Yeah, let's use Camellia. Oh, I didn't realize how much higher level I was compared to you there, Pikachu. I'd say I'm sorry, but your trainer is an asshole. I finally ride you. Go figure the evolution of Pikachu. Nah, of course, double team. I really should have used Poison Powder first. Or at the least Leech Seed. Yeah, let's Leech Seed first. Okay. There you go. There was a long enough pause, I thought it missed. So the only way that you can possibly lose at this, or win at this point, Raichu, is if your trainer is smart enough and considerate enough to use a full restore once I've successfully poisoned you. And I'm going to try to poison you. I have been trying for the last 4 Annoyance is what I've got going on for me right now. There we are. As I said, I really should have set up that Poison Powder Leech Seed duo right at the start. Hurt by poison. Hopefully he won't potion. There it goes. He's potion. Full heal. Okay, so he only used it to... Of course. So he only used it to get rid of the poison. I can't lie, I don't think I've ever seen them use full heal as opposed to full restore or just a potion. I am just persistently and annoyingly going to be hit with the good old-fashioned paralysis, aren't I? Come on. And it missed, of course. I'm so glad I set up that Leech Seed. Like, we got this in the bag. It's just the annoyance of missing and paralysis that is the worst. Now that's a shocker. You're a real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. And some money. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime. You're special, kid. Take this. 34. TM34 contains Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. Little word of advice, kid. Electricity is sure powerful, but it's useless against ground-type Pokemon. Yeah, I was considering using freaking ground type, but part of me was just like, nah. Let's keep this relatively challenging. Shockwave. A rapid jolt of electricity strikes the foes, cannot be evaded. Yeah, that's pretty damn good shit. Whew, that match was electric. Lightning Punch. Alright. Finally, we can cut our way through and go back to the Pokemon Center Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright, that is 3 of 5 badges complete. 3 of 5, 3 of 8. Look at them. They're sitting pretty on my goddamn thing. Alright, so the next area we gotta go back a little bit to Cerulean City. Because we have to. Oh, actually. Ah, so this is how the item finder works in this edition. Vague as it is. No, 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 no. To the left? Up? Good lord. I don't think I'm gonna be using this for, the... Uh-huh. There we go, burn heal. All that for burn heal. Nope, no response. Is this a good waste of time? Not really. But sometimes this place will just be filled with stuff. Oh, I think that indicates that there's like super close. Okay. Awakening. I don't think you have to be all that close to it, but it does help in order to just, you know. Uh-huh. Yep. To the right. Paralysis heal. Yeah, I might as well get this one other item here. Somewhere. You jerk. Ah, antidote. All in all, it's helpful. I don't think I'm ever going to really use it all that much. I don't think so. I might. Who knows? I really do wish I could use the powder jar. I suppose, too, I could just use the powder jar when I actually do the whole trading thingy-mabob. Anyways. Cut. Glorious. Oh, we need to go in here. Plain city bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. Challenge accepted. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Yeah, how expensive could they possibly be? Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. So. Thank you. Come back again sometime. How do you like your new bicycle? Do you like how it rides? You can take it on cycling road and even into caves. So we didn't see it beforehand, and I probably should have double-checked it beforehand. But a bicycle in this would be something like 1,000,000 polka dollars. Now we have a bike. And apparently this is faster than the running shoes. Doesn't feel like it, but at the least we go place to place, and hey, we can actually use it. Well, we can already run in caves, so I don't know what the biggest benefit of it is at this point. Alright. Route 9. We're finally here. a brand spanking new location with brand spanking new Pokemon. Did I say brand spanking new Pokemon? I mean more of the same. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. Ma'am? I'm not necessarily taken. Oh, me? You just want to battle me. Alright. That's a little bit different. Bite. Oh my god, one of those missed. Aha, get flinched. Good old poison sting. Bellsprout. Let's actually use Ace this time. Ace hasn't been seen enough combat, I think. See, one of my things when it comes to raising Pokemon, and to an extent this goes for pretty much all RPGs that have options beyond the an initial selection, is that when I start raising certain Pokemon, or I find a particular item, it's hard for me to want to replace them. Yeah, I kind of want to replace Ace with a Spearow, but I've had Ace along for the party for so long. It's hard to decide that, what I want to even replace them with. That kind of funky thing. Anyways, you deceived me, did I? I biked. Tunneling up in a pitch black tunnel up ahead is pitch black inside. You'll need flash to get through. Ooh, Aerial Ace. I think Ace will just learn that. Great, I was bored, eh? Jeremy. Machop. Just bite. Critical hit, not very effective. Oh, Seismic Toss. Man, Seismic Toss is good. I'm more or less just hoping for flinching. I love how you use the Seismic Toss, said to yourself, nah, I got this, and went for Karate Chop. I don't know, there's something funny about that decision making. Don't get me wrong, Karate Chop is a solid move, but really? Onyx. That'll be a fun one. To double kick. Something tells me that this climber is Minnesotan. It's the he said at the end of his sentence. Dun, 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 dun. Good XP. Keep it coming, eh? Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon. I've had those moments. Sure had guts standing up to be there, eh? Minnesotan or Canadian? One of the two. I want to fight you. Let's get Camellia up front because I'm half certain she's got something to fight this dude with. Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon? I don't like the way that you phrased that. Oh. Maybe the... we'll see. I've got 7 levels over him. It might not be super effective, but it should... yeah, it's still a plentiful amount of damage. Or it could just use Roar. Like an idiot. Payday. Coins everywhere. Oh, right. I want to... I have small breaks between these episodes so I don't burn out super quick. I wanted to use Cleo for, pretty much this entire route just to level her up. Man, even this punk has a Charmander. Jesus. Alright, Cleo. Cleo said that lizard dies. Out like a light. Not to mention, we'll get a buttload of money with Cleo up front. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Oh, so you actually have Butterfree and Beedrill or something? Yes, you do. Behold, the final evolution for Weedle. Get cut. So, I don't think I've ever successfully risen a Beedrill up to Beedrill levels and then said to myself, yeah, this is a Pokemon I can see myself using. Oh, 2 Beedrills. Neat. But who knows, maybe I'll decide to give a Beedrill a try this time around. That said, this one's dead. The effectiveness of Cut. What? What a total waste of time. Hey now. Love your Pokemon, damn it. I have to collect more than bugs to get stronger. No, bugs are plenty strong. You just suck. Anyways, that rock had ether in it. I think there is... Yeah, there's another Whoozabadooza here. Bring it on! Dude. Let's see, normal, dark, maybe bite. Yeah, bite's plenty enough. Ah, rock throw. One of the reasons why I was really considering using Geodude. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Scarlet. I looked at the damage and said, I think I could survive that, and I didn't really math. Didn't math. Onyx. Yeah, karate chopped. Bind, really? I don't want to necessarily run all the way back to get healed, but I will. You beat me fair. Okay, I was hoping for that to be a revive. Because most annoyingly, we have to go through this little patch of grass. In order to get back to Cerulean, so that we can go to the Pokemon Center. Heal my Pokemon already. That said, I think, I want to say that Meowth. I really need to do my whole actually looking into shit. That'd be smart. Okay, I guess the bike is a little bit less annoying because you don't have to hold down B. Well, you know, sometimes it feels like it doesn't move as fast. Moving right along. Not too many more trainers along the way. Really? Caterpie? You insult me by using a Caterpie at this level? You didn't even evolve it into a Butterfree. You're just like, hey, here's a Caterpie. You annoying bastard. Get out of my sight. Well, I guess you have several other Pokemon. Oh, I didn't realize Cleo had an item. Pay up, kid. Didn't one-shot you. You're fortunate like that. I'm sounding like I'm getting cocky. I'm not really getting cocky, it's just... money. And there's level 28. I think Cleo evolves at this point, but we just have to, you know, wait until the end of combat. Also, here's Venom Gnat. I always say Venom Gnat. It is Venom. Venonat. 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 Venom Gnat. Damn it! Foresight. I forget what that does. Fight. Damn it. Oh, flinched. I think there's only 2 other trainers on this route, so we're going to end when we get through it. My bugs! Also a buttload of money. Cleo is evolving! Look at her. Look at her evolve into a full-on actual cat. Boop, 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 boop. Congratulations, Cleo has evolved into Persian. Yes, Persian. I'm gonna take that orange berry. Ah! The downside is that Persian loses pickup, but at least it's got paralysis now. And a pretty hefty attack power. Like, I won't lie. Get off. There we go. Pretty good attack power. Just consistently being a little bit of a badass is all. Alright, what do we got? Geodude? Yeah, I kind of wish that Cleo had kept the, well, I kind of wish that Cleo kept the pickup ability, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's relatively fine. It's not that bad at all. I want it, but it's fine. Coins scattered everywhere. Cyclist. Yep, seismic toss. Bonk. The coin scattering everywhere is fantastic. All I really need to do to make a buttload of money is just to go to a early area, an early stage of the game, and use nothing. But, oh, magnitude 9, that might actually be bad. Okay. Go to an early stage of the game and use nothing but payday. What's that? What's what? Me kicking your butt? Did that pretty well. Kid should be tough. Alright. Camellia again. Da, 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 da. Don't you dare patronize me. Ma'am, I was just biking on through. Meowth. I have a Meowth too. Well, had a Meowth. Pickup is so nice. Not me suddenly considering getting another Meowth for this year purposes of only to use pickup. That'd be crazy. You only had the one Meowth. Oh, you're too much. You're obviously talented. Good luck to you. And I accidentally went down. That's fine because I think I missed something up here. There it is. Rare candy. Alright, Route 10. Keep this body of water in mind. We're going to come back for it later. Persimmon berry? Oh, you're... okay. I've been out of Pokemon challenge... I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. How the hell do you get all the way out here, then? Yeah, kinda didn't realize that she was a combatant. It's fine. It's fine though, it's fine. Who knows, Camellia might actually see level 29. Razor Leaf. Phew. 1, 2. Okay. Look, I'm not saying that it was going to one-shot Camellia with one double slap attack. I'm just pissed off that double slap is sometimes not actually double slap. Sweet Scent. I don't think I'm that interested in it. Allures the foe to reduce evasiveness, rather. Also attracts wild Pokemon. Oh, so I could just use this instead of walking around. Nah, not on Camellia. No, I said no. Yes. Oh, after all my training. Ma'am, you just admitted that you'll lose a buttload when it comes to the gym. Ah, there it is. Cherry Berry. So, quick rundown of talking to people. Why not? A nugget is totally useless, so he sold it for 5,000 Poké-Dollars. Types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Every type is stronger than some types and weaker than others. Oh, Darius, I've been looking for yours, being one of the ever-present aides to Pokemon Professor Oak. For your Pokedex says, if your Pokedex has complete data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. It's entrusted me with an Everstone. Yes, I have. Great, you've got our own 33 kinds of Pokemon. Congrats, here you are. Making Pokemon evolve certainly can add to the Pokedex, however, at times you may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. In that case, give the Everstone to that Pokemon. It will prevent evolution according to the professor. I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. Ah yes, Lavender Town. We'll be there shortly. Well, I say shortly, but we're going to have to save and call an episode and then get through Rock Tunnel. I have to teach a Pokemon Flash. Well, not have to, but it's definitely going to make my life easier if I do. But I'm going to go ahead, call an episode here. When we return, it's Rock Tunnel time. And it might be one of the more annoying decisions ever made back in Gen 1. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.